Asylum seeker and refugee voluntary repatriation. Voluntary return can only be facilitated to areas which are considered safe. All of UNHCR services are free of charge. What is voluntary repatriation? Voluntary repatriation is the return of any refugee and asylum seeker to their country of origin based on a free and informed choice. UNHCR facilitates voluntary repatriation for refugees and asylum seekers in South Africa to go home in safety and dignity. How is the voluntary repatriation processing? You can contact the UNHCR toll-free refugee helpline and express your wish to return to your country of origin. You will be referred for registration and assessment. The following documents are required for registration and assessment. Refugee status permits, asylum status permits, birth certificates, affidavits for lone parents traveling with children. Affidavits are required for withdrawal of permits. 2 passport-size photos of each family member. Contact number and address of family member willing and able to receive returning refugees and asylum seekers in the country of origin. Who is eligible for voluntary repatriation from South Africa? UNHCR is currently only able to facilitate voluntary repatriation for applicants holding documentation issued by the Department of Home Affairs, Section 22 and Section 24 only, as some form of documentation is required to apply for travel documents. What are the African countries where it is currently safe to repatriate? UNHCR is currently facilitating departures to most countries on the continent, with some restrictions to volatile areas in eastern DRC, no returns to Kivas, Tanganyika, Ituri. Somalia, returns to central and southern parts only. Ethiopia, situation fast evolving. UNHCR is guided by UNHCR global positions on returns to various areas of origin and will only facilitate returns to safe areas, not to place returnees at risk. How long will the process take? UNHCR attempts to respond and to process all applications for voluntary returns as quickly as possible. But there are no established timeframes. Each case will be assessed individually, as particularities can affect the time required for processing the request. The main causes of delay are operational, noting that the interest has grown much faster than what UNHCR was able to address right away. UNHCR is looking for ways to speed up departures with possible group returns. We have been noticing large number of cases which are unreachable, and this can negatively impact the processing of the request to repatriate. If you change your contact details or have an alternative number, please urgently inform UNHCR through the toll-free helpline.